In the opening days of the legislative session, a bill has been introduced on a topic about as controversial as it gets, banning a specific type of abortion procedure. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold. Those in favor say physicians in the state don't need to practice this kind of gruesome procedure, while opponents say it's government standing in the way of a woman and her doctor. Reporter John Kipper spoke with both sides and tells us Nebraska would be the 15th state to ban the practice, but other states have had trouble enforcing it.
I didn't realize this was going on in Nebraska.
State Senator Suzanne Geis calls it a ban on dismemberment abortion. The medical term is dilation and evacuation abortion. The bill would make it a felony for physicians to perform an abortion procedure that is most often used around the 14th week of pregnancy. It involves a physician using forceps to remove parts of a live fetus from a woman's body. It's one of multiple methods used for a second trimester abortion.
There are other very safe ways to have a second trimester abortion, and I would challenge whether this is the most safe way.
The more common method during this stage of pregnancy is to induce labor. DHHS statistics show 59% of abortions were done that way in 2018, with just 1.5% of abortions using the so-called dismemberment procedure.
Delivering a baby whole is much safer than that method.
But those in favor of access to abortion say the bill would eliminate an option doctors would have, even if it's what they think is best for the woman.
It's forcing physicians to make decisions about their medical services based on politicians' personal views rather than what's the best care for the patient.
14 states have passed bills to ban the procedure, but just 2 states, West Virginia and Mississippi, are enforcing them. The ACLU of Nebraska says this type of political interference from those that oppose abortion access is a broad effort to push Americans away from abortion.
And it's really part of a larger nationwide strategy to push this kind of care out of reach, and that's why we're so concerned.
Many states that passed a similar law eventually had it tied up in courts, something Andy Curry Grubb with Planned Parenthood thinks what happened in Nebraska.
They're basically putting forward something that they know is unconstitutional, and they're going to tie up taxpayer dollars and having to defend it in court.
But those against abortion access aren't afraid of litigation.
If we have to go to court to fight that out and ensure that that happens, we're more than willing to take on that battle.
In Lincoln, John Kipper, 3 News Now.
The bill does not bar physicians from using this method after they first cause fetal demise.